Hello, guys, and welcome back to Inside the Daily Gist. How are you guys doing today? Thank you so much for coming back. Listen up, guys. Democrats, they are not playing. I don't know what's up with GOP. GOP should have known this by now. That if you come to the hearing with Democrats, especially these two, AOC and Jasmine, y'all just better be ready. I'm in the GOP. Because they are gonna pull out the history book. They're gonna remind us how the GOP has been voting, and they are gonna remind us what the GOP actually stands for. So when the GOP comes in without no solid agreement, like, and you ain't got your vote, the way you've been voting, you ain't got it to back it up, y'all better just be ready for some smackdown. And guess what, guys? That is what these two ladies right here, AOC and Jasmine, did. Let's just take a listen and we talk on the other side.
Really important. I say that not only as a former athlete. Can't believe we're here, though. I can't believe we're holding a hearing today. As a matter of fact, I can't believe many things. Today we have something called gender affirming care in our country, which is really cutting off the body parts of people in order to make them feel like they're another gender, which is completely wrong. This is a losing issue for Democrats because America full
Congress sitting through panels and hearings of men attempting to restrict the rights of women and telling us that it's for our own good. But I want to dive a little bit more deeply into why this issue with targeting trans women in sports is particularly problematic, not just for trans girls, but for all of us. We're here today because there's a proposal here, and there are several proposals here to further marginalize trans women in sports. And I think about this all the time because trans people in the United States doesn't even exceed 1% of our population. And yet there is so many resources and energy and time dedicated to figuring out how we can more finely exclude them from our sports. And so we're supposed to sit here on this side of the dais and to ranking member Lee's point, see a party that has voted against women's access to abortion, voted against our right, the Lilly Ledbetter Equal Pay Act, voted against the Violence Against Women Act, voted against our right to have access to contraception, and also doesn't even vote for equal funding, equitable funding in women's sports. And I'm supposed to believe that this is who's looking out for my best interests? I think not. And to that,
like to protect women in this country. When lawmakers like this are so far out of touch with what women need, we see states pushing back, at least states that will allow you to push back. I'm from the state of Texas, and of course, they don't want you to ever have an opportunity to raise your voice in the state of Texas. In fact, Ms. Perry, I know your organization, the Heritage Foundation, loves Texas. Ooh, they love Texas. They always sending us some nonsense bills that somehow set this country on the wrong trajectory. They send them to Texas. They send them to Florida. Every deplorable state that we can think about, they usually coming out of y'all's think tank. But nevertheless, we've seen is, say, in the state of Ohio was one of the most recent states when their lawmakers didn't have the courage to do what they needed to do because, of course, we believe
Point
in
of order.
gerrymandering. And because we believe in
Point of order.
gerrymandering in this...
Point of order. I move
Please
to
stop
strike.
Yes, guys, Democrats are listening and Democrats delivered. GOP thought nobody is listening or nobody is watching how they have been voting on things that concern, that affect their lives. Y'all cannot vote one way and come out to say something different. I mean the GOP. What do you guys think? Let's continue the conversation down in the comment section as usual. Please let's respect ourselves while we comment. When we have more updates on for you guys, for sure we're gonna bring you guys out today with it. Until then, do not forget to subscribe. Bye for now.